have questions at the end of each presentation. This is a technical session, so we have 4 presentations. I'm going to ask my team here to keep the presentations brief and to the point. And we will take questions at the end of the session. The other thing we don't have here is the very clever new application, the Sligo thing, the Slido. It doesn't work in here apparently, so we'll take questions from the floor, and it's not a huge group anyhow, so that should work fairly fine. We'll introduce each of the speakers as we go. My initial thing was actually, why are we doing this? I mean, we're having a session on measurement and how that affects management of HSE, and I thought, well, measurement's actually pretty easy. We all know exactly how to measure HSE performance, and I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget any. So there's lost time injuries and recordable injuries and medical treatment injuries and first aid injuries and near misses and hypos. We look at energy types, we look at body parts, we look at agents, we look at machine conditions and people conditions and organisational conditions, and we look at contributing factors and root causes and the time of day and the duration of the shift and when on the shift it happened, and how many days between shift and how many days between the last sleep and how long the last sleep was. And then we also measure organisational factors and so on. And at the end of it all, what we do is a very clever thing. We say, and is the person accident prone? Of course, we don't record that one. We just know that. We keep that in our memories. The problem is, of course, that we then try and put all of that onto 7 pie charts, a half a dozen or so bar charts, and we put a lot of tables together, and we present this as performance. It doesn't do us an awful lot of good. I'm sure my colleagues are going to try and unwind some of the mystery about what should be measured in health, safety and environment. It is a problem, I think, in every company, every organisation I've worked in. I was 12 years with Rio Tinto, I was 7 years with BHP Offshore Petroleum, I've been with other mining companies, it was a university company for a while, and I don't think anybody has quite got it right. We all want to measure risk, we all want to measure the outcome of the control of risk, but we just haven't got it right yet. So